Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Master Shinobi podcast. I am Firehawk, the Master Shinobi, and I thank you for coming and listening to us. We're rebranding, we're reinventing our podcast, and I'm really excited about it. Some of my favorite things to watch on a consistent basis are, Shane from Smosh reading Reddit stories. I've been a big Smosh fan for a long time, but Shane reading Reddit stories, and that led me into two hot takes. And I just really love these Reddit stories. So I love anime, and I found out there's anime discussions and everything on Reddit. And so we're going to talk about a couple discussion points if time allows, and we're going to read a few of Am I the Asshole stories that involve anime. So we're going to try to always do anime type themes here, but we're going to use Reddit to kind of drive it. So that way it's not just all me, that we can kind of share some of the comments, and we can talk about stuff that actually is coming from someone else, and it's not just a one person podcast that just seems like it's one person fully and no one else's opinion. So this way we can get the opinion of Reddit. So basically it's me and Reddit. So we're the hosts of the show, Firehawk and Reddit. Definitely excited about this. And as always, as you see in the right-hand corner, I'm a Rogue affiliate. And so I have my Rogue, and I drink my Rogue every day. It's the world's most delicious gaming fuel. And believe me, so many gaming fuels, when you put it in that cold water, it just does not dissolve. You get these stupid powdery chunks in your mouth, and it's so gross. That's not delicious. That's gross. And so you don't get that with Rogue. Rogue dissolves almost instantly when you put it in the water. Give it a shake up, and you don't get these powder chunks in your mouth. It is so delicious. And when I do flavors, believe me, you can try both. You can taste both. Dragon fruit mango. Guess what? I can taste dragon fruit and mango, and not just one or the other being overpowering. They do it very, very well. I'm really excited about dragon fruit lemonade that just came out. I have not tried it. I'm really super excited about getting it and trying it. But if you use the link in my bio, you can go save 10% on each and every time you order, or you can go to rogueenergy.com and use promo code Firehawk each and every time that you go, and you can save 10%. Who else is going to offer you that? Each and every time you shop, you can save 10%. Each and every time. And so, if you shop without it, you got to pay full price. But if you use our promo code each and every time you shop, you can save 10% each and every time. And that is definitely, I don't know if you're like me, I like to save. Money doesn't always go as far as you'd like it to go. So I definitely like to save. And so I hope that you'll do it. If you're getting gaming fuel, get energy. I drink this each and every day, and so it's definitely worth it in the long run. And so it's not as gross as other gaming fuels. It's the most delicious for a reason. And so I hope that you give it a try. And thank you. And I guess we'll move on to the Reddit stories. I'm really excited about reading some of these. These are going to be crazy. We're going to start with Am I the Asshole, and then maybe we'll get into the discussions at the end, because I can be kind of crazy with my discussions where I don't want to just miss some of these Reddit stories. So some of these Reddit stories are nuts. Some of them are older. They're a couple of years older, but they're anime themed, and I thought they would be crazy to read. The one that I really like to read is one of my favorites. It's one I wanted to read for a minute. The title is, Am I the Asshole for Kicking My Cousin Out of My Wedding Over an Anime? The verdict is not an asshole, but let's read a throwaway account. I, 26-year-old female, am engaged to my fiance, 27-year-old male. Let's call him Ken. My sister, let's call her Kylie, is my maid of honor, 19-year-old female. Dan, 27-year-old man, is Ken's best man. My cousin, 29-year-old female, Jen, was one of my bridesmaids. For my bridal party, I decided to let everyone pick their color of their dresses based off the colors of the Sailor Guardians from Sailor Moon. Everyone thought it was fun, but Kylie, who generally dislikes Sailor Moon, surprised me by finding a Sailor Mercury bridesmaid dress based off the wedding scene in the original anime and had it remade. She has been so extra for me, has gone so extra for me, and it meant a lot. At every event, she wore everything anime worn, or at least close. She even helped me find these cute flowers holders for all the bridesmaids to hold their flowers in that look like the transformation pen. Dan saw and thought having Full Metal Alchemist stuff for Ken and the groomsmen. So Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Everyone was having fun with it. Ken and I were super happy. Last week, my sister's maid of honor dress finally came in, and I literally started crying. She looked gorgeous in it, and knowing she put all this effort into finding it and getting it made over a show she doesn't even like meant a lot to me. For some reason, this set Jen off. She started saying that Kylie shouldn't be the maid of honor because she's a teenager and obviously too childish. She started then saying that Kylie brainwashed Dan into doing all this anime stuff for Ken. Everyone got really quiet and uncomfortable. Kylie almost started crying and asked me if I didn't like the dress or what she has done for the wedding so far. I assured her that I loved it and asked Jen to step outside after a fight where she kept being ugly about Kylie. I kicked her out of the bridal party and told her that if she didn't stop, she would be uninvited from the wedding. She left, but my aunts have been calling me unreasonable for getting upset over cartoons. My mother is on my side, but thinks maybe I could have been gentler. Am I the asshole? She was ugly to my sister, so to me it's over more than a show. Then there is a little bit added on. My sister went full nerd for me as my maid of honor and designed everything for me to be Sailor Moon and helped my fiance's best man design all his stuff to be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. My cousin started mocking everything she's done and got fed up and kicked her out of the bridal party and might end up banning her from the wedding. Edit. Wow. I'm gonna wait on the edit. We'll wait on the edit because it's kind of like an update. They're using the edit kind of as an update. So, wow, that is a crazy story because why do people get so mad at someone that's a teenager and saying that she shouldn't be the bridesmaid because of her age? That is dumb. The bride, first of all, can pick whoever she wants to be as her maid of honor. That's her choice. And of course she's going to pick her little sister. This is her little sister. She loves her sister, and her little sister, for being a 19-year-old, has gone the extra mile for her sister. She doesn't even like anime. Or, I don't know if she doesn't like anime. Correction. She doesn't like Sailor Moon. Okay? She doesn't like it. It's not her show. It's not her bag, right? And I think it's cool that they're doing two animes that they both enjoy. Sailor Moon, which obviously has a female MC, and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which has a male MC, right? So I think that's cool. I think this is what they really like. I bet you this wedding, this was what, I think a year ago. And so for me, like, I bet you that wedding was beautiful. I would have loved to see pictures of it. For me, I think it was great. And for her cousin then to chime in and attack a teenager and say that she's immature, that she brainwashed the best man into doing all this anime stuff. No. They're doing the anime stuff because that's what the bride and groom wants. Not because that's what she wants. She's doing what the bride and groom want. This is their wedding. And to upset her sister and make her, you undermine her and make her feel like she's less, that her sister doesn't appreciate anything that she's done, that she didn't want any of this. No. Like, that's why she looks at her sister and says, have I not been doing a good job? Have I not done what you wanted? Should I have done more? No, of course you've done everything I asked for you. Like, and of course you can tell that she loves it. And it's not, the title's misleading because it's not over an anime. Like, she didn't get kicked out because she's bashing an anime. I mean, she is bashing the reason why she went crazy was because of the anime. But she kicked her out because she's being nasty to her little sister for no reason. Like, why? You're supposed to be the mature one. You're saying that you're the mature one, that she's immature, but you're attacking a teenager for no reason. Why? Jealousy? Did you hope to be the maid of honor? Is that what you were trying to come with? That's what it seems like to me. That you wanted to be the maid of honor. She chose her sister over you. And you are jealous and bitter about it. So you attack her. When you shouldn't. You shouldn't attack her. She didn't do anything wrong. She just did what she was trying to please her sister. And was doing a great, fantastic job. A wonderful job. Edit. Let's see what they have to say. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad everyone has agreed. It wasn't actually over the show, but how she treated my baby sister. I'm going to be talking to my aunts and Jen on Friday at our family dinner. But I'm taking Kylie to lunch tomorrow. Let her know I really appreciate her. Also, the Full Metal Jacket stuff, yes. The grooms and outfits and their grooms cake pops are pocket watches shaped. Wow, this is definitely she's some of the top comments. Let's be real here. You're not upset about anime or cartoons. You're upset about the disrespectful attitude Jen is showing Kylie. She has assaulted your sister, and that is the reason she is removed. That's exactly right. You didn't remove her because she was bashing your anime. You removed her because she was mean to your little sister for no reason. Jealousy. I guarantee. Looking at what happens, it's 100% jealousy. This cousin wanted to be the maid of honor and wasn't. People put that role super high on the list. They want to be maid of honor, best man. People and it should be. It should be. You're picking someone to really help you with the wedding. They have a lot of responsibility, and just because her baby sister is 19 doesn't mean that she's immature. Doesn't mean that she can't do plenty people are. She's an adult. You're adult at 18. But believe me, there's teenagers that have so many younger than her that have so many great values. Why do we attack people because of age? Age has nothing to do with it. People mature at different ages and different levels, and some people get mature way before they're adults. and they have great understanding. That doesn't mean we always value that with maturity, and that's not the case. So definitely not the asshole. That was a crazy story, and I can't believe like the craziness about that story. Story number 2. Story number 2. Am I the asshole for not wanting to watch my boyfriend's favorite anime? My boyfriend, I'm a 20-year-old female, boyfriend, 23-year-old male. We have been together for almost 10 months. And we don't usually have problems, and we don't usually have problems, but we disagree on this certain matter. To him, watching movies or shows that I choose is one of the ways in which he shows he loves me, or a way to show interest in me. So he never disagrees when I suggest we should watch a certain thing. I have a certain perspective, and I don't really mind if he doesn't want to watch the content I want. In my mind, if he said he didn't want to watch it, it's not a big deal. We can find something different that we both think is interesting. However, unintentionally, my mentality has hurt his feelings by rejecting some of the things he suggests watching. I did this with the idea of looking for something we're both interested in, and I've come to realize my mistake of not talking his point of view into consideration. We talked, and I'm willing to change. The real problem is that since we started dating, he's been wanting me to watch his favorite show with him, which is an action anime with over 100 episodes, not One Piece, which that'd be more than 100 episodes, my friend. I really want to solve our TV watching problem, but the thing is, I really don't want to watch the show. He knows this, and he knows I'm really not interested in that kind of thing, and it's something that generally makes him sad. He keeps insisting, but he doesn't want me to do it forcefully. However, I don't think I would do it in any other way. I sound really mean, but I wouldn't mind watching anything else. This long anime series is dreadful. Should I just do it and watch the whole thing, or am I being a bad person for declining him? Which I am weary of doing again, since, as I said, this one is the way he shows love, and I hate making him sad. I don't want him to think I don't appreciate him enough. If I'm actually in the wrong, I just do it, but I really need to hear it from an outside perspective. And I forgot to disclaimer, sorry, different first language warning. So this was translated. That's why it sounds so different. I forgot to say that. It was translated. But anyways, the verdict is not an asshole. But no assholes here. So neither one of them is the asshole. So here's the thing. When you're passing about a show, you want to share it with people. And you want other people to watch it. I've been the same way. We talked about in the past how much I love Hunter x Hunter. You can see the poster in the background. And I have Funko Pops right back here as well. If you look back here, these are right here are Hunter x Hunter. And there's Naruto back there. And there's Dragon Ball Z as well. But anyways, I love Hunter x Hunter. I'm a big fan of Hunter x Hunter. And I want to share my passion and my love for Hunter x Hunter. But here's the thing. Not everybody else is going to be passionate about what you want to watch. And especially when you have bigger series like Hunter x Hunter and different ones. I'm assuming this action series that has over 100 episodes, we we obviously don't know what it could be. It could be Attack on Titan. There are a lot of fans out there Attack on Titan, and there are a lot of fans that really love Attack on Titan. But Attack on Titan is not for everyone. Especially with the action and the bloody and the gory. I like Tokyo Ghoul, but Tokyo Ghoul is not for everyone. There's some ones that are really out there that just aren't people's animes. There's a lot of blood and gore and different things that are in them that maybe someone's not interested in. Everybody has their own different types of interests that they like, and some people are going to like it. I try to share Hunter x Hunter with some of my people that I consider my family, my brothers, my big brother. I try to share Hunter x Hunter with him. He watched a few episodes and he wasn't into it. And that's just his thing. He loves movies and he's not into that. A lot of them are into horror movies. I don't like horror movies. I'm not into horror movies. I don't like them. They're not my thing. Well, I'll watch gory, horror type animes, but I'm not into horror movies. I just don't like them. It's okay for him to want to share his passion with you, but yes, we're not always into everything that everybody else is into, and there's always a good way to do that. Just say, hey, I know you love this anime, but it's just not what I'm just not into it. I know you want me to be passionate about it, but we don't have to be passionate about the same things for me to still care about you. I care about you, and I'm not trying to stop you from watching that. I'm not trying to say that your fascination or that your love for this is dumb. I'm just different. I don't like, I'm not into that kind of content. And as long as you explain to your partner that, hey, this is not for me. Like if I was dating someone that loved horror, I don't like horror. I might try to watch a horror movie with someone. I might, but this is a different type of commitment than watching a movie. It's different than just watching a movie. You're committing to a long-term series of 100+ episodes. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. Someone's like, well, just watch it. No, you're making a big commitment to do that. So I can understand her being like, hey, I just, someone can, you can power through a movie for a couple hours. This is not a couple hours, and watch it. But, I might power through something that I don't like. But I personally wouldn't want to watch a horror movie, though. Like, I couldn't even sit there and do that. Maybe someone could talk me into it, but I doubt it. I just don't like them. But watching a big-time series for someone, it is definitely a big commitment. And committing to something like that is like, you really got to be in it to win it. Because I watch a lot of animes, and some animes I can't get through because I'm not committed to them, because I don't really love them like other people love them. I don't think it's a bad anime. It's just not for me. Like My Hero Academia. It's just not for me. I haven't fell in love with it like I fell in love with it with other things. But I understand if somebody doesn't want to watch Naruto or doesn't want to watch Hunter x Hunter or people that don't want to watch Dragon Ball or these big series, you get it because it's a big commitment. So it's okay to not want to watch their favorite anime. It doesn't make you an asshole for not wanting to do it, because like I said, everybody has something that they love, and just because you don't want to watch it doesn't mean that you're an asshole. So that's my opinion on it. It's definitely crazy. Everybody wants to share things that they love. I mean, people want to do that. We all want to share things that we love and enjoy, and so I think that just our human nature to want to share it. But it doesn't make either one of you assholes for wanting to do that. But just make sure that he understands that this is not something that you're interested in. And I think that is where the big point, like if somebody wants to share that with you, hey, this is just not up my alley. I still care about you. Doesn't mean I love you any less or care about you any less. It just means that I'm not into that type of thing. It's just not my thing. And yeah, and I think you're on to something, trying to find something that you both enjoy and both enjoy watching. And hopefully he'll be okay with that. If he's not, then he's not the right person to be with, because people are not going to be into the same thing all the time, and you shouldn't want to force someone to watch something that you don't just because you love it. I love something, but I want other people to watch it. Yeah, but if they don't love it like I love it, that's fine. It doesn't make my love for that, and it hasn't changed. Just because my brothers don't love Hunter x Hunter doesn't mean that I don't love Hunter x Hunter. I love it, and it's the same way for them. Just because I don't love Dragon Ball doesn't mean that their love for Dragon Ball has changed. So, anyways, that one was also from a year ago. Here's another older story as well. Am I the asshole for questioning or criticizing my friend for buying an anime girl pillow? Wow. I went over to my friend Bobby's, not his real name, house a few days ago, and I was here to play video games with him. He forgot to get some of the games in his room, and I told him I'll go get them since I know they're where he keeps them. He told me not to go and just wait a minute, but I was already at the door and opened the door and saw a pillow of an anime girl on his bed. I shouted, "Oh my God," when I saw it, and I was surprised and a little disappointed. I asked Bobby why he had a pillow of an anime girl. Then I asked him what he even uses it for, and if he was using it for sex. Oh my God. He told me to stop asking questions and that I was interrogating him. Bobby told me that he likes the character and it's just merch, so I shouldn't make gross assumptions. But the thing is, a lot of guys who buy these things tend to be sad about being single or sexually frustrated and use them as a pretend partner. I don't think he would resort to buying something like this since he's a friendly, average-looking guy, friendly, average-looking guy who could get a girlfriend. He has a job, so he's not a creepy shut-in basement dweller like a lot of guys who buy these things tend to be. Wow. Very judgmental, my friend. I suggested he get rid of it before he gets too attached. Bobby told me he won't get rid of it, that I'm blowing it out of proportion. He said that he likes the character, but not the point of loving her over a real woman. I told him that it's a little sad he bought a pillow to simulate having a girl in bed with him. Bobby told me that he's not using it for dirty purposes and that he's not giving up on dating. He supposedly just has a small crush that he'll get over. He then told me that he wasn't a jerk he then told me that I was a jerk, being a jerk by stereotyping him as a loser weeb, and he said that what he buys is none of my business. I just dropped it before things got more heated. I was concerned with my friend buying a pillow, especially with some anime fans being way too obsessed with these characters. Still, I think I might have been too harsh on him. Was I being an asshole or not? The verdict is asshole. Yes, you're being an asshole. Yes. So what? First of all, you went into his room, his bedroom, when he told you not to. He told you that he would get it. He didn't want you to go in there. Why? You know why he didn't want you going in there? Because he already knew that you're a judgmental asshole. That you probably have already been an asshole to him about anime. And that, I just don't understand why people have to be like that. Who cares if somebody wants an anime pillow? I don't care if it's an anime body pillow. And you know what? Who gives a shit if he fucks the thing? I don't care. I don't care. That is none of our business. And even if he does, it doesn't make him a loser. Even if he does those things. Who cares? That's their life. Who gives a shit? Is it harming you? Is it hurting you? No, it's not. But he told you he's not doing anything, and you're making it fucked up. And you're making it think he just likes this character. It's merch. It's a pillow. Who cares if he cuddles with it or sleeps with it? Who gives a shit? I mean, there's people out there that sleep with blankies. I'm watching Practical Jokers. Freaking Murr slept with his blankie until it was shreds, and he still slept with it. But who cares? Who gives a shit? You know, you're automatically jumping to assumptions. You're being an asshole right off the bat by telling him that he should get rid of it, that he shouldn't be having sex with this thing. Who said he was having sex? You jumped to that conclusion right away. That's such a sad thing that you jump to that conclusion, and you're like, oh my gosh, he's doing this, he's doing that. I suggested he get rid of it, before he gets attached to it. It's a freaking pillow. It's a pillow that he bought. He liked it. Whatever. What is up with people with this thing? People say, I don't like people's obsession. These people are so obsessed with anime, and then all these people you already are judgmental about people that like anime. Like, you think that they're just like, oh, they're in their fucking basements fucking people, like fucking things and doing all that stuff. And that's a shame that you want to be like that. But yeah, you're an asshole for it. You're mean to your friend, and your friend deserves better than you. Like, you should get, like, just because he's doing these things doesn't mean that he doesn't want to date someone. He just wants to date the right person that's not as judgmental as you. Because there's a lot of people out there that are exactly like you, and they're going to judge him for having this pillow. But at the end of the day, it doesn't freaking matter. And obviously the judgment is that, yeah, he was an asshole. And like I said, people said, this person says, you are the asshole. It's none of your business when what he buys or likes. Asking him if he's using him for sex is even more messed up. You being that confrontational and shaming him makes you a horrible friend for judging him. So what if he prefers to be alone, or even starts dating? Maybe the person he starts dating might find it endearing. You need to respect whatever his choices are. Otherwise, you aren't a real friend. You should apologize if you truly value the friendship. That is definitely something. You are the asshole. Not to mention judgmental and arrogant as hell. Not all anime fans are creepy shut-in basement dwellers, as you called it. He got the pillow because he likes the anime enough to buy merch for it. End of story. You shamed someone in their own house over a pillow, bro. Get over yourself and let your friends make their own choices. If he would be that much of a loser in your eyes, then don't be friends with anyone so he can be friends with someone who will respect him better. You're the asshole. Wow. 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 Definitely. And like I said, he, just like everybody else is talking about, he went into his room when he told him not to, and probably because he knew he was going to be a judgmental asshole. Yeah, he's the asshole, 100%. What's it matter? You were an asshole, and there's no update on here. I was hoping there'd be like an update so you could see that. Okay, there's no update on this one, and it is a couple years old, but definitely the guy was definitely an asshole. Probably because he knew he was being an asshole. And I hope that his friend ditched him. Like, we're going to have to figure out the rest ourselves. But I hope his friend stops being friends with him. I'm done being friends with you. Because you're a judgmental asshole. You can get out of my goddamn house. And that's all there needs to be. Who gives a crap? Just like everybody else said on here. Who gives a shit what your friend buys? He likes anime. He likes that's what I just hate, people being so judgmental over anime and judgmental about what people do. I just can't stand this stuff. People are so judgmental about stuff nowadays, and everybody wants you to be like them. People hate people that aren't like them or don't like what they like, and I can't stand that shit. People are going to be different. People might not like what you like, and you might not understand it, but it doesn't mean that, like, I don't understand why my people that I love in this world love horror movies. I don't understand that. I can't get behind horror movies. They terrify the shit out of me, and I don't like them. But okay, I still my little brother loves horror movies so much. I still buy him stuff that's for horror. I don't understand it, but I still bought him fan stuff. Like, I still bought him, Funko Pops that are horror Funko Pops of characters from horror movies. I don't understand his love for horror movies, but I still buy them for him because he loves them. It doesn't mean I have to understand it. I don't understand it, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you're fucked up for liking that. You get all these stereotypes or whatever. Who cares? Who cares if they like something? Support what they like and just be like, okay, cool. First of all, you went into their personal space. Being in someone's bedroom is very, very personal. Very, very personal. Walking into someone's bedroom, and I don't care if someone invites you to their house. They invite you to their house. They invite you into that space, not their personal space, not their bedroom. He literally said, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go into someone's personal space when they told you not to. You're like, well, I'm already here. No, you're an asshole for doing that. If someone says, don't go in there, don't go in there. Period. Those are some crazy-ass stories. I'm looking forward to some of the other stories. Some of these discussion points that we had down here that people have discussion points is, what is an anime that you are defensive over? Obviously, for me, that's Hunter x Hunter. But I'm also very defensive over anime, as you can tell. I feel like I have to defend liking anime to people because people want to shit on it. You can be a super obsessive fan of some sports team, and you can have all their stuff in your house, and you're just being a die-hard fan. But if you're an anime fan and you have all this stuff in your house that's anime related, you have an obsession. You have a problem. You shouldn't be doing this. Well, maybe you don't like it, maybe you don't understand it, but it's okay. It's okay. I like it. So I will always defend anime, but there are definitely animes. I will definitely defend Hunter x Hunter. And there was a lot of animes down through here. Other people said that they would defend Bleach, One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I saw Attack on Titan. Just a lot of different ones down through here. I think someone did finally say Jujutsu Kaisen, which I was surprised that more people didn't say Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Somebody said Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is pretty new to have to defend it yet. I don't think you have to defend it, but maybe you would. Of course, there's someone that says, are there haters for Hunter x Hunter? I'm like, yeah, there's haters for every anime. There's haters for everything under the sun. There will always be haters because that's just the way the world works, and it's sad that people are going to always hate on something they don't understand. It's been that way. That's why all these bad things in the world exist. Hatred, racism, prejudice, all those things exist. Why? Because people don't understand it, so they automatically hate it. And I think that's a shame. So, but I will always defend Hunter x Hunter. And I will always defend anime. Obviously, Hunter x Hunter to other anime fans. And there's other animes that I probably would defend if someone crapped on it. There's other animes on that list, but Hunter x Hunter is my top. But yeah, I would defend Naruto too. Like, people will talk about Naruto. I love Naruto, so there's definitely other ones out there. What anime? So tell me down in the comments. Tell me what your anime is that you would be be defensive over, that you're going to defend. You're going to die on this hill. I saw people. What was it? The one that I'm trying to remember that they said they would. Vinland Saga. They said someone said that literally said that they would die on this hill. Vinland Saga, and people don't like me because I like Thorfinn in the first season. I think I say I love the first season more than the second season. Well, they're like, it's character development. I just miss him being a badass. I'm sorry. I like season 1 Thorfinn. He was a badass. I'm sorry that I like him. Season 1 was my favorite season. Anyways, what anime has the most depressing ending? And for me, that would be Attack on Titan, because obviously it's such a depressing ending. Eren didn't have to die because it didn't change anything. Only 20% of the population is saved. He should just let him have his Noah Ark moment, and they can replenish the earth, because war still happened. At least if they let him do what he was going to do, the world would have had peace. So that's just my personal opinion. It's very sad and depressing. Someone mentioned the darling in the Fran, FRANXX. That is definitely a very, very, definitely depressing ending. There's happy and depressing, but that series, the anime itself, is it hits you in the feelers. Their love story is for the ages. I definitely love the anime and would recommend it. Just remember that you're probably going to cry. You're definitely probably going to cry. So definitely a good discussion. So tell me what anime do you think has the most depressing ending? Tell me down in the comments. Let me know what anime you think. Tell me what you think about some of these Am I the Asshole stories. And if you've got married and you have had an anime themed wedding, I would love to see pictures. Let me see pictures. I really want to see these bridesmaid dresses. I think they would be something super, super cool. And I definitely want to see what they look like. And the groomsmen, I want to see this wedding so badly. And so if you're out there and you've had an anime themed wedding, put some pictures down in the comments. Let me see some of the pictures of your wedding. If you're willing to share them, let me see them. Let me definitely see what you have. And as always, yes, let's be passionate about sharing what other people want to share. But I hope that you'll do it in a good way, and understand that people don't want to watch what you want to watch. And thank you for joining me on this journey for the Mass Shinobi podcast. I went longer than I wanted to go, but I enjoy these stories, and I hope that you enjoyed them too. If you know some other anime stories that are on Reddit, definitely please let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely find them, and we can use them on a later episode. Thank you for joining me, and till next time, I'm Firehawk the Master Shinobi, and I will see you right here, right next time. Thank you.